How good is it to see him back in the lineup? I know Nate McMillan missing him last year in the playoffs.
What a stroke by Butler. This looks like one of those 90s playoffs games that
I know, right?
Nate and Jim used to play in. Butler just masterful with the fake. And again, those two off-season acquisitions, Jim, of Lowry and P.J. Tucker. This is what they brought them here for this time of the year in the playoffs. Butler the steal. Boy, look out.
Kind of found his niche in this league.
Signed that large contract extension in the offseason. Look at Butler going glass. A chance at three for the six-time All-Star. Butler now defended by Collins. Little bounce pass underneath. This is Dedmon, and he'll have a chance at three. The playmaking ability of Jimmy Butler. Williams College in East Massachusetts. Yep. How far has that young man come? Here's Butler. A couple of fakes, taking contact. That upper body strength, the fight, and the grit of Jimmy Butler. Atlanta right now from deep is 2 of 14. Here comes Robinson. Outside Butler into the corner. Lowry on a three. That's good.
That the coaching staff makes get into your sets quicker, attack quicker, see if you get some easier opportunities.
Boy, Gallinari, everything but the finish. Had Butler on his back.
With only 8 assists by Atlanta compared to the 20 by Miami.
Butler coming with some nasty. Back to Strus. Adebayo turns. Butler and contact.
Didn't have the energy early, a little step behind, and I think a lot of it had to do with the emotional content of that game.
Jimmy Butler, vicious. Hadn't played since March the 11th. Injuries to his hand and a foot. Butler just keeps on coming from Miami.
Not as stringent,
right.
No.
I don't think anyone was as stringent.
Well, no, and I played for Jeff Van Gundy, too. Open for three, nice sign for the Hawks.
Lowry, stop and go. Herter sticks with him, good defense. Tucker gives it up. Butler, that's a set shot three from Jimmy Butler, and he drains it. Put it on the side.
Man, Butler right back at you. Strus is loose for three right there.
Herter can't answer. Leak out, catch, Butler, slam!
Well, you shoot long shots, it produces long rebounds, and guess what? The Heat can take advantage of it. Jimmy Butler, get up and throw it down, young fella.
Just over a minute to go in this opening quarter. Hero, high screen, Dedmon. Nice look. Butler finishes, and a tasty dish from Hero. Robinson, extra. Vincent thought about it against Bogdanovich. Butler will step into the three, put it on the board. Jimmy Butler with a downtown hit. Butler directing traffic. Hawks get back defensively. Lowry gets tied up with Hunter. No call, it's a play on. Butler, switch. Maneuvers for two. Crafty. Butler sets up there. Young works through it. Butler, shot clock winding down. Butler forces his way in. Big shot, good. And a foul.
It was a lot more than TLC on this foul right here in this play by Jimmy Butler. I mean, some guys just know how to get it done. It's not always pretty, but it's effective. So those are correctable errors that you can have in the second half.
Strus got a three. Tucker limping just a bit. Jumper partially blocked. Hunter couldn't get it off cleanly. Martin with a flyby. Butler, scoop shot goes, and a foul.
Up 8. Now it's only at 2.
Step in, Martin, the takeaway. Butler under control. He will take it and make it a three.
Bench picked up his 4th foul, and now he's defending Butler. Tucker, corner 3. Kaboom! P.J. Tucker, first score of the game, his 5th triple of the series.
The lead is back up to 8. Butler one-on-one. Cross on Bogdanovich. Leans and scores.
On the move and just took that extra step there.
Strus fires a 3. Kaboom! 12 points in a row for Miami. Miami, third quarter, 7 out of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 on three-pointers. Behind the back, step back, Butler, book it.
Able to see it go through the net.
Young crosses, lobs it. It was too high for Okongwu. Strus ahead. What a pass to Butler!
Again, the activity, a little hold maybe by Dedmon, not allowing Okongwu to get up in the air, but you got to have court balance. The shot or the lob goes up.
Donovic is doing the swirling.
Well, they'll look at it and see if it's a three when a dead ball situation occurs. The right back gave.
Butler steps in for the steal and slam! Jimmy Butler doing it all. Who knocked the ball and it bounced off Adebayo out of bounds.
Well, right on time, Jimmy Butler.
3:48 to go. Butler drives in, leaves it, Adebayo! Big finish! Butler drives. Olay defense. Butler goes all the way in for the jam.
How about this? At this point, when you're the Hawks, you got to communicate early.
Butler with a shot clock winding down. Fires. Oh, yeah! A minute 24 to play. It is the Jimmy Butler Show tonight in South Florida.
Larry trying to set a screen for Butler, who has Kevin Huerter defending. Now Bam comes to set it. Butler doesn't use it, fires from the baseline, and sticks it. He's 2 of 18 from 3. Butler drives in, got the basket and drew the foul, and Jimmy Butler goes down, and he is hurt.
Kyle Lowry had to take with the short clock.
Leader 1 of 6 from 3. Butler comes free and slams it through on a nice pass from Bam. Trae Young through his legs, deflected. Stolen by Miami. Here comes Hero. Lobbing for Butler, who crushes it. What a perfect pass from Tyler Hero.
Collins was in the right position. Poor mistake by him.
Jimmy Butler against DeAndre Hunter. The side is clear. And Butler gets his first score since his 11-point first quarter.
Not good to lose QB1 there, the way he handles pressure.
Oh, Gabe Vincent, what a great way to start the fourth quarter with a Gabe Vincent setup.
It's taking Miami a while to get into their sets here. You want to get into them sooner so you have more time.
Butler for 3, ties the game at 107.
Looking for more production. Spoelstra felt Adebayo was much better in game 3, especially defensively. Butler draws attention. Tucker, corner 3. The impact he has on the defensive end. Collins picks up the personal. Butler probing, hangs and hits.
Just smart. I mean, made baskets, not just forcing the offense, but using them.
Wow, Butler steps in, engulfs it, and a chance at a three-point play. Simple inbound. Butler.
Now, I love to give Butler credit for great defense, but that was just a bad pass. I mean, at the end of the day, Jimmy Butler, yes, was there, but John Collins.
First foul on Okongwu, 4th team foul. Capella back in. Butler, count it. One-on-one. Butler against Capella. Butler pirouettes, steps through for 2. Here's Butler one-on-one with Huerter. Drop step. Oh, he put it high off the window. So extra feed. Butler now to the post. Adebayo, left hand, too easy. Butler one-on-one with Bogdanovic. Now a switch, he's got Huerter. Shot clock at 4. Butler going to work. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy buckets.
Downhill, that's what they want to do. They want to rebound and run so that they can get into the paint. They pointed out that they only took 14 shots in the paint, and that's got to change.
Out of the net. So you got to get stops here on the defensive end first and foremost, like you see right here, maybe, but now you give up offensive rebound.
Butler a 3, bottom. 3-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Butler looking to give it up. He does. Strus retreats, 3-point line. Bangs it in from the outside.
Stuck his toe in the water right there. Really didn't help, but Gallinari was determined to get to the basket. Great backdoor cut.
Butler rising up for the big finish. Hunter loses the ball. And here comes Hero the other way. Butler gives it back. Hero extra feed. Oladipo had it blocked. And Butler is in there.
A team like Miami who's going to suck in, take away driving lanes, close the gaps. It's going to be tough sledding, as we see the beautiful play and miscommunication on the backside.
Strus, short. Long rebound. Strus keeps it alive. Find the open man. Butler drives on the zigzag. Butler gets it to go. +1. It's all.
I'm going to tell you what, and this is no disrespect to the Hawks, but I'm going to tell you what this looks like. This is a pro team playing against a young college team in regards to how well they're able to.
Yeah, they did. But very few mistakes. They've out-rebounded the Hawks. Step in. Steal for Butler. He will take it in for the flush. Jimmy Butler, very similar to what we saw in Game 2. 4 steals. Butler has been everywhere.
Attacking the pressure, getting into paint touches, definitely necessary for these Sixers.
Tucker, that corner three, that's his spot. And a good offensive start for Miami. Grant, so many different pieces that can hurt you for Miami. 4 of their 5 starters already have scored. As we've played just under 4 minutes, Butler finds his spot and hits.
Clearly the time off.
Team play at least over these next 2 games without Joel Embiid.
Well, they've been through adversity. They've bonded together. And obviously in tremendous amount of adversity right now without their focal point. The way that Spoelstra has used his bench and had everybody buy in, it's been impressive to watch.
Off the steal from Butler. Adebayo on the box. Turns and fades. Offensive rebound, Tucker. Butler finds the laces and sticks it from deep. See Miami bringing that second defender towards Maxey. Harden coughs it up. Adebayo 3-on-2. Butler on the finish. Tucker in the corner, bounces to Adebayo. Now to Strus. Tucker wasn't expecting initially, left it short, and it's put in by Butler. Harden squares up, fires, misses from 3. Looks like Adebayo lost his footing underneath. Tucker in the corner. Splash!
Spiro, that play right there.
He's 8th already on the all-time playoff wins list. That's his coaching resume. Can he push the right buttons here in Game 2 to give them a chance? Bam! Adebayo! Hard two-handed flush.
When Jimmy first came in the league, he was a defensive player, and he was really a guy looking to score early in his career in Chicago. But he has evolved into a fantastic playmaker.
Sixers have hit 7 of their first 10 shots as Harris gets his second field goal. What a matchup here. Maxey defending Butler. Now it's Vincent on a 3-point pull, and he sticks another. Here comes Hero, the drive and kick. Butler got Feibel to leave his feet. Butler, resourceful. And just one and done for the Sixers. Not many second chance opportunities. Butler pick and roll. Dedmon cocking one back. There's Harris now with a half dozen. See who's on the floor for the Heat. Tyler Hero. Oladipo into the corner. This is Vincent. No. Offensive rebound, Butler. Beautiful dime. Dedmon. And what vision here by Butler. 8-point game. We come up on the midway point, second quarter. Miami looking to take a 2-0 lead. Butler on a gorgeous backdoor cut.
And great cut and read there. We talked about the passing of Adebayo.
Danny Green tracks him down. Here comes Hero knifing in. Off balance, no. Butler. Oladipo. Splash! Feibel nearly the steal. This is Oladipo. Knifes in, no. Rebound Butler. Oladipo, that's a long 2 for Miami.
A nice set right there. Just executing your offense leads to scoring opportunities for the 76ers.
That's a clean look and too close Too easy for Butler. That last foul against Harden, by the way, was his second. Harden on the fire, too much. Green had it, Vincent. And Butler beats everyone back.
You got to still stay connected here and get it done with stops here on the defensive end.
Corner three. That's his spot, P.J. Tucker.
I mean, you think at some point somebody would guard P.J. Tucker in the corner three. He's always open and shoots it with such efficiency.
Too easy for Bam.
Philadelphia is trying to do now and make that adjustment.
Strus, what a stroke.
Knocking it down with confidence.
It's only the fifth made three of the night for the Sixers. 5 of 19, off balance.
Secure the possession by getting the rebound, which they've struggled with this series.
Boy, Jimmy Butler is starting to carve him up.
Tucker in the corner, Vincent, Hero, and even Dedmon, who can knock down jump shots, even for a great shooter like Danny Green.
And Green now is 1 of 8 from 3 tonight. Butler, just an exquisite pass from Adebayo. 7 to shoot. Butler the drive and kick. Oladipo, splash. So Bassi and Milton into the game, and that is Omer Yurtseven getting in on the party for the Heat.
First 2 points of the game come from Harden. Here is Butler racing in and banking it home. Butler an 87% free throw shooter this season. Nice D there, Butler knocking it away. In transition, Hero rocks the rim. He's won 3 titles with 3 different teams.
He wins.
Oh, nice effort by Adebayo. Hero can't hit. Butler the tip. What a possession. The persistence from Miami.
When I played here, I felt like Philly was the coldest arena in the league.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We talked about it as players.
Butler gets loose. Embiid arms out.
Great moments over the last few seasons as a 76er. And as a guy who struggled early on in this series, it's good for him to get going, especially since he's subbing in for Harden.
Night so far for Danny Green. Again, he's going to continue to shoot. That's what he does. That's why he wins. That's why he gets paid in this league.
And there's Strus, the man who can unlock it.
He didn't deserve some of the shots and opportunities because he was playing with such great players, but he has certainly found his rhythm playing offensively. You see Jimmy Butler hit a shot there. He'll go to the free throw line as well.
Green battling. Butler surges in for the board. Strus, another good look. Connects. Lowry gives it up. Butler underneath. Able to stick it home. Plus the foul. 4 to shoot. Butler bodies in, separates and banks it home. Big fist pump from Eric Spoelstra. 6 threes on 7 attempts for Green. Butler, floater, good. 22 for Butler. They've gotten them here in game 3, and Green has knocked them down.
That wasn't just coach speak either about their shot quality, as Jimmy Butler able to turn the corner and get to the basket against zone defense there.
Here's Butler weaving, dishing. Oladipo gives it back. Butler knocks it down. Did not score the first 33 minutes of this game. 13 points since. Butler able to wiggle it in. Butler again, 31 for Jimmy Butler.
Miami got away from running their stuff in game 3. Great possession there that led to that easy basket for Tucker.
Good defense from Strus. Lowry off the theft. Butler.
And that was impressive. Lowry was wide open at the rim there.
Victor Oladipo on the floor for Eric Spoelstra. Shot clock at 5. Butler. Tucker, beautiful backdoor cut. And an even better finish.
It's a great cut.
Butler in the corner. Calling for the screen, gets it from Strus. Butler in the paint, the fade. What a shot by Butler. Harden, who has struggled mightily from the three-point line in the series, able to knock one in. That's Bam Adebayo showing that upper body strike. Harden in the series, entering this one tonight, 4 of 19 from deep. Jimmy Butler, cash. Lowry pick and roll action with Adebayo. Leans into Embiid. Butler on a fade. He's just too good. Adebayo wants some more. Licking his chops against Green. Goes glass. And he's fouled. Any other head coach, for the most part, that Harden has had in his career. And by all accounts, Harden has bought in, has really enjoyed playing for Doc. What a stroke. It's Hero off the corner. Opening seconds of the second half. Lowry probing, gets it to Butler. How good was he in the first half? The spin, the shot, perfect. Nicely done by Strus to push it into the waiting arms of Butler.
And Miami 4 of 19 from the three-point line.
Butler, the fake, masterfully done. And Jimmy Butler with a chance at three.
Embiid matched up with Butler.
Oladipo, dangerous pass. They work it around the horn. Butler's going to launch, and he buries another three.
Really swarming, presenting problems on the offensive end for Philadelphia.
Well, they extend their defense. Butler off the steal. Couple of fakes. What a pass. Lowry. The Miami tonight is 5 of 22 from three-point distance. Harden showing the handles. Butler just swallowed him up with his defense. Then Embiid had a little COVID bout, a right wrist injury. All the Ben Simmons talk. But boy, did he carry this team. What defense inside. Can he navigate the Sixers to a win here in Game 4? Here's Jimmy Butler working against Embiid. Just brilliant.
I think you got to try to go inside the Embiid here.
Harden trying to force the issue. Well played by Butler. Miami the takeaway. Up the floor here to Vincent. And that is a much-needed three. Oladipo crowded by Milton. Butler accelerates. Faking to spin, puts it down. It's against Embiid. With some elite company at NBA royalty. Jimmy Butler, again, just trying to keep the Heat close. 14 points as we come up on the 7-minute mark. Butler looking for a seam, works against Niang, up with the floater. He has been lethal tonight. Butler gets a Bam screen, accelerates down the paint. What a pass! Adebayo, hard finish.
Harden is feeling it here in this second half.
Here's Butler, 36 points, looking for more, elevates, and buries another. Butler inside, look out, Adebayo puts it down, and he takes contact. It's on Embiid. Butler left open. That's a shot they're going to give him, at least at the start. And Butler makes him pay for it. And he now has 4 early points. Butler quickly at the other end. What a close by Embiid. Somehow double clutch and put it in over. 16 of his 31 points in the fourth quarter to go along with those 9 assists. Just completely took that game over. Butler working against Harris. The spin. Boy, he's been aggressive here at the start. Harden wants to take Vincent. Poked away. Butler was there. Maxey trying to sprint back. Butler! 9 points for Jimmy Buckets. And now they'll reset to Butler. 10 to shoot. Butler against Maxey. The spin. This is where he's so deadly. That mid-range game of Jimmy Butler. Ran that bone bruise in his knee. His playoffs could very well be over. Oladipo thinking about the pass, had a better idea.
Adjusting his mask here.
Butler, boy, no look on the inbounds, gets it back from Oladipo, and he takes contact.
They are a dangerous team and showing why they are a #1 seed.
That's the shot they'll give him. Three-pointer, but Butler follows it up. No look bounce. The Sixers left the back door open. Jimmy Butler guarded on a switch into the corner. Tucker, that's good. Tucker wants to push. Harris is back. Tucker, wild shot. Butler. The Sixers in the quarter are 3 of 10 as a team. 15-point game. Butler, that's a three.
18 points off those turnovers has really been part of the difference in this game thus far.
Run out situation, Strus.
Had a pretty decent game in game 4, but as you said, just continues to not find his range from downtown.
Max Strus. James Harden, Grant, just hasn't been the same player. 14 points in 35 minutes. 5 of 12 shooting. Jimmy Butler. Harden, no, tough left-handed leader. 3-on-1 run out. Adebayo like a runaway freight train.
The last 6 times they've made it that far, including, as George mentioned, 2020, when they got to the conference finals and the NBA finals and ended up losing to the Lakers. The first center since Shaq to do it back in 2000. He averaged 31 points per game, was obviously disappointed. He didn't win MVP, finishing runner-up again to Jokic.
See, and now you're playing with him and one of the other 4 guys. Everybody knows that. And why are you out there when we need you in the post area? Let me tell you about Butler. He's maximizing his shot possessions. Anytime that you average 26.
Spo says get back. Miami does. Maxey on the drive. Blocked by Butler. Saved, though, by Maxey.
That must change.
Jimmy Butler, no points in that second quarter after 9 in the first. Takes the long 2. He's fouled. And count it, a 3-point chance for Jimmy Butler.
The fact that I'm measuring you up here right now, and I feel I can elevate and shoot the 3.
Played in 2 playoff games last year with Miami. That's it. Now he's starting. And a big factor. Butler cleans it up inside. And a timeout by Philadelphia. Miami's lead is 8. This is how Philly had success in the first half, but Miami gets back. And then almost a steal by Vincent. It is a steal. He's got Butler, gives it up for the slam.
See, that was just a smart play. I mean, their second year in the pros, not drafted and starting in a big game like this.
Potentially a championship team, certainly a title contender. Butler gets the bounce. Maxey on the move. Goes right at the defender. Tough shot, no. Thought he was fouled, didn't get the call. Butler in transition. Draws the foul. Count the basket. Jimmy Butler got it to go.
On the dribble, they thought they got the foul at the other end. They should have had a foul call. And then here, unfortunately, you pick up a foul.
We talked about this in the open. Not many players.
He wanted space.
That's Harris's first basket since that 3 at the end of the first quarter. Jump stop. Butler connects from the mid-range. He's got 23.
Look, I just said it too many times. The defense has been terrific by Miami. They have not let up.
But Harris with back-to-back baskets to get the Sixers within 14. 9 minutes to go. The Heat trying to close this series out. Tucker gets it up and in.
There's no movement, Dave. Everything is a one-on-one in the second half. Now, for what is the reason, we have no idea.
Strus wide open. Nice. Buries it. Max Strus. Here's Harden in transition. Miami gets back, though, and nice. Tucker with the strip and a turnover. Nice play, Oladipo. Ahead to Butler for the stop. Miami trying to advance to the conference finals for the second time in 3 years. Butler off the side of the rim, and again out-hustles all of the blue jerseys. And then a dagger. Miami gets it across the timeline before the 8-second count. Butler. Nice feed, and Tucker with the lay-in. Shot clock down to 5.
Good spacing here by Miami.
Timer at 1. Vincent lets it fly. Good! A 3 by Gabe Vincent has the...
Well, it's been very disappointing. Not just from the lack of points, but the lack of shot opportunities.
And then they give up an easy 2 there to Butler.
That's right.
About to move on to the conference finals behind 32 points from Jimmy Butler.
The rust of the Heat and the intensity of the Celtics looks great.
Butler, nice move there.
They're getting terrific shots, and down here, a lot of difficult ones, and Williams is having an impact, whether it's pick and roll or driving it to the rim.
Grant Williams spins, gets inside, flips it up, won't go, rebound Tucker. Hero throws it ahead to Butler. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Just over the outstretched fingertips of Jaylen Brown. White right with him, step by step. Hero on the bounce. The runner in the lane. Got it. He'd have come back to tie it up. Timeout, Boston.
Straight up is always a verticality play. Is not true.
Williams, his first foul.
Good play.
But you have educated the audience with.
Yeah, except on the wrong example.
Pressure off of Pritchard to have to handle the basketball and initiate offense.
That was a beautiful pass.
Yes, in the bubble every day on the golf course.
Come back, Phil Mickelson.
Hero looking. Round up top, Gabe Vincent fires away. Connects on a three. Gabe Vincent from downtown, his second field. Free throw of the second quarter. He's got 10 points, a couple of assists, 5 rebounds. As we send it to Lisa.
I'm told that there's a chance that he could return.
That's good to hear. Lisa, boy, we had enough of injuries.
Too many transition points for Boston.
Butler, jumper's good. Lethal from mid-range.
Protecting the paint, so that's definitely something that Miami has to shore up.
Great to see that. Thank you, Lisa. Chris Quinn, who also played for the Miami. Such a huge part of their turnaround defensively. Adebayo drives at Grant Williams. They both fall down. They're going to call a blocking foul on Williams.
On the defensive end.
They lob it into Williams. Tucker knocks it away.
And I think it started with P.J. Tucker coming back to playing in this half.
Vincent off the side of the rim. Back up and in from end of the season. He said it really let it bother him, and it bothered his body language. Third, he'd have turned it around nicely here in this period. Butler saunters to the right side. Jump shot is good.
And Derek White back in as Butler with another steal.
Drives inside, stops, turns, layup, got it.
And to me, the pick and roll is switching P.J. Tucker on Bam with another strip.
And Butler down the end, throws it down.
They are a different team defensively. Active in the passing lanes, jumping the switch, multiple effort plays, coming up with steals and finishes on the other end. It started on the defensive end, individually and collectively, taking the challenge by the Heat. Look at Jimmy Butler. Eyes ahead, reading it like a safety or a defensive back, coming up with the steal.
He's already had 2 40-point games. He had 45 game 2 against Atlanta in the first round, 40 in game 4 against Philadelphia in the second round.
An era where, unlike most top players, the three-point shot is not
in scoring. Triple-double. But then last year he played poorly in the playoffs. They got knocked out in the first round.
Swept. Stronger and know that this Heat team is a strip steal type of team.
Tatum being the best player in the first half. Well, it's been Jimmy Butler since then.
Heat wound up losing in the final seconds. Shot clock winding down. Butler has to put it up. Oh, he knocks it down. A 2-pointer as the shot clock expires. Pritchard trying to help out. Now it's Strus. Long 3-pointer. Max Strus from long.
They're just trying to put Pritchard in pick and roll over and over and over again.
Butler spins, shoots over Pritchard, drills the jump shot. 35 points.
Pritchard on me. Too small. I'm too big, too tough, and too talented.
The Celtics have certainly missed Marcus Smart on both ends as Brown drives in, kicks it out. Tatum blocked by Butler, rejected out of bounds. Doing it all for the Heat here.
Inside corner, Butler just
he's hit 15 of his 16 free throws.
On my own terms.
But it starts.
Butler the drive across the lane, kicks it back out. Strus long 3-pointer. It's good. Max Strus from way down. Number 4. Butler pulls back. One-on-one with Tatum. Backing in, spins, falling away. It's good. Jimmy Butler with 30.
Embrace the challenge. One-on-one, good defense, better offense. Hands up, so what? Mama, there goes that.
Pritchard drives, little fake. Swallowed up there by Butler. The rebound, that'll do it. Butler gets inside and bangs it home. Finishing touches on another Jimmy Butler match. His first year in Miami. Butler had it poked away, but still got it to Tucker. And Tucker's 2 for 2. He's got all 5.
And you're talking about being a fan favorite in Miami.
Butler kicks it out. Tucker on the drive. Robert Williams swats it away, but right there is Butler. They'll bank it home. Horford. As Butler's jump shot. That rattles inside the arc for Jimmy Butler. He's become a terrific defensive player. Strus, catch and shoot. And this is a 21-point turnaround here in the first quarter.
This is like the third quarter explosion by Miami in game 1.
There's Tatum out there with 2 fouls. Butler kicks it back out. Hero inside to Butler. Butler goes inside, banks it home. Nice adjustment from Butler. Was initially going to shoot it, saw the opening. Tatum against Hero, gets away from the double team, floats it up, shot won't go. And the rebound goes to Vincent. Throws it ahead to Butler. Butler the catch. Butler, count it, and the foul. Beautiful advanced feed.
You got to get back, and a great job by the Heat. Pushing ahead, Jimmy Butler running the lane, gets the contact, then the basket.
Jaylen Brown, his second foul. Good heads-up play for Vincent. Butler fakes. Jump shot is good. Over the fingertips of Robert Williams. Of course, Danny Ainge responsible a lot for putting this together as Butler turns and scores.
It opened up a lot of possibilities at the defensive end of the floor.
Nice pass ahead to Butler. Butler slows down, kind of looking to draw a foul, banks it home. Strus back to Butler. Butler goes right at Grant Williams. The second jump and tip back.
He's so strong.
Vincent, nice fake, sidestep, fires away, three-pointer. Got it! Gabe Vincent from downtown. His 4th three-pointer. Butler wants the ball. Very aggressive, looking for a shot here in the third quarter. Drives inside, off the glass, count it, and the foul.
Drive to score. Attack. The pass will open up if they bring a second defender, but they're trying to guard him one-on-one. Great job of using your body to blow by Brown.
Smart now on Butler. Jimmy Butler across the lane. The floater's up and good. Jimmy Butler has come alive.
And similar to what they did in game 1.
P.J. Tucker still in the lineup despite his injury in game 2. Butler finds Tucker. Tucker loves that corner 3 and nails it as the shot clock expires. Butler quickly down the other end. Foul, shot's good, and one. Off a made basket. The Heat get a 3-point play down the other end.
Discussed the adjustments we have to make, and part of it is sprinting back in transition and setting up our defense.
Against Hero. Hero the drive, deflected by White, right into the hands of Butler, and he banks it in. Tatum, nice little fake, sets three-pointer. He is struggling right now shooting the ball as Adebayo hauls in another rebound. Butler, Adebayo running the floor, gathers and finishes. Miami. Dangerous pass again, deflected. So many deflections and steals. That's 11 turnovers now with the Celtics. Butler gets inside, left-handed, off the glass. A champion in a lot of different areas.
And his number will be hanging up in the rafters in Miami. Deservedly so.
And Robert Williams guarding Jimmy Butler because Butler doesn't stretch you to the three-point line.
Williams finds White. White wide open 3. Oladipo hauls it in. Quick pass ahead to Vincent. Cross court inside to Butler. Butler banks it home.
And here's what you're talking about, Coach. White goes straight up, but Butler's strength goes right to his body. That's big-time strength and the ability to hang in the air and finish.
Well, again, the turnovers are not as many, which is not going to ignite the Heat in transition. When you're first team All-NBA as a coach, you want him in the game.
Butler gets inside, lays it up and in, and the Heat get on the board.
And he's shooting it so well, he doesn't need to play in traffic as they sag against Butler, and Butler knocks down a set shot three.
It's way out to Tucker. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Butler on the drive, gets it to go.
Shooting over the top of the defense versus trying to drive into the teeth of the defense.
Butler looking. That one rattles in. Got to do better, as they both have had massive struggles. Smart tries to poke it away. Butler kicks it out, and P.J. Tucker knocks down the three. Is pushing the pace. Has not been able to do it the last couple of games. Gets it inside to Butler and an easy layup.
That's the second cut by Butler into the paint.
Tatum on the drive, kicks it back out. Horford puts it on the floor. Stolen by Jimmy Butler. Butler goes inside, a little slow step back to Strus, who throws it down. Tatum guarding Butler. Adebayo sets a good screen. Oh, beautiful spin move, and Jimmy Butler with his second field goal.
Incredible screen by Adebayo. Allows Butler to attack Williams one-on-one.
Makes his move. Stops, couple of fakes, back out to Butler. Butler will try a three-pointer. It's good. Jimmy Butler 3 for 3 from the field.
They're just trying to line Strus up, and he responds with great defense.
Butler ahead to Martin. Caleb Martin goes right at Tatum. Layup, gets the bounce and goes in. A 10-point lead for the Miami Heat,
who will just catch it and move it along into the next action.
Butler a three-pointer. Jimmy Butler knocks down another three. He's 2 for 2. Butler thought about another three. Drives on Smart. Gets inside. Caleb Martin the three. Got it. Caleb Martin nails another one. They're 5 of 8 from downtown. A little bit of everything. Left-handed, lays it up, rolls around, won't go, gets the rebound. In the paint, jumper, got it. Jimmy Butler with a dominant first period. Got a lot of treatment, as did all the players. Adebayo back to Butler. Butler sneaks inside off the glass. Jimmy Butler with a terrific first quarter. Eliminating Dallas last night in San Francisco. Lowry to Butler. Back out. P.J. Tucker connects on a corner three. 6 3-pointers already for Miami. Strus back in. Butler tries another three-pointer. Jimmy Butler 3 for 3 from downtown.
With Tucker and Martin in foul trouble.
Marcus Smart nearly lost it. Yes, he did. Oladipo ahead to Butler. Butler against Tatum. Back to Adebayo for the slam. And the game tied once again. Butler has Robert Williams on him. Butler drives, reverse. Hangs on the rim and drops through. Horford, bad pass, stolen by Butler. Butler down the other end, slows down, lays it up and in.
Game all the way through at both ends. Really good anticipation by Butler on the Horford pass, and then slows down, elevates up, takes the hit, and finishes the play.
Shot clock winding down. Up top, Lowry puts up a high arcing three. It's good. Kyle Lowry, his third three-pointer, and it's right back up to
Butler attacking White.
Butler does. Jump shot is good. Jimmy Butler's got 30.
For Miami, they're a different team to defend when Jimmy Butler is aggressive. Gets the matchup that he likes. Keeps it simple.
Butler fakes. Leans in, short jumper, count it, and the foul. 5 on Grant Williams.
The crowd sees the replay and upset. We take a look at it right now. Shot fake. That's not a foul.
But I'm not sure I would have used my challenge on a one-shot free throw situation.
We'll be back with the result of the challenge.
After review, the ruling on the floor will stand as the illegal contact took place to the right elbow of the shooter. Ruling on the floor, stand.
Challenge unsuccessful. As you can see, Grant Williams does hit him on the elbow. So the bucket obviously counts, and now one free throw, and Grant Williams still with 5 fouls. He just did hit him. As Jimmy Butler
finish enough plays defensively And when you get turnovers like that, it certainly helps.
Butler thought about a three, drives on Horford, stops, turns, falling away. It's good. Jimmy Butler with 35. Tatum on Lowry. Kicks it out to Butler. Butler corner three. It's good. Jimmy Butler with his fourth three-pointer of the game. It's back to 5. Butler the drive, gets inside, banks it home. Another 40-point masterpiece from Jimmy Butler. Butler, 7 to shoot, Smart up on him. Lowry connects. Kyle Lowry with the answer. His fourth three-pointer. Oladipo is back in, but Butler brings it up the floor. Butler drives, goes inside. It's good, and the foul. Jimmy Butler once again.
This one on Derek White. Butler gets a head of steam. Horford rotates over. Great attack and finish by Butler.
Butler had 41 in game 1. He's got 43 tonight. And it's a 3-point lead.
Little fake handoff maybe from Butler.
Finds Butler. Butler turns, fires. It's good! As the shot clock expires, Jimmy Butler. And it's a 6-point lead.
We talked about the action. Jimmy Butler fake handoff and then elevates. That's a huge shot.
Season alive.
Last 3 ball games averaged 9 points per game. People held him accountable, said he has to respond, and he came out tonight and responded in an absolute huge way. Time and time again, put his foot on the gas pedal from the opening.
Trying to get a 5-second count close. Butler catches it, and he's fouled by Tatum with 10.9 remaining. And again, the 4th time in these playoffs, he's hit the 40-point mark. And on the verge of this victory here in Game 6. Butler brilliance tonight to keep the Heat alive.
We know that you've been dealing with that knee inflammation. How were you able to fight through it tonight?
Honestly, I got a phone call and text message from D. Wade earlier today, and he was telling me that I could do this. You know, knee a little banged up, but nobody cares. Go out there, continue to build your legacy, and that meant the world to me. So I appreciate you, D. Wade.
He's changing his shoes. Trainer came over and he says, I'm fine. I think he just feels more comfortable changing into a different pair of shoes.
And a tire change after 1 lap. Butler with some room service. And the Heat with their first field goal. And now the Heat are going to have numbers. Butler gets it. Kyle Lowry on the floor with 2 fouls. Here's Butler. 1-on-1 against White. Likes that matchup. Spins. Gets it. Butler in the mid-range. Raising up. And 1.
Numbers early in the clock. Butler. Good pull-up. Good exaggeration of the contact.
Butler into the paint. Got it, and 1.
Turns the corner and attacks the seam of the Celtics defense. They need more of that, Coach.
Very, very well. Condolences to his family, his friends. A sad day.
Absolutely.
Butler going to try and walk down Derek White here. Got it. Boy, like a drill. All stuck a little bit that time. Butler into the front court. Got it. Butler with 24.
Fuego, fuego, falla, falla, fuego, fuego. Caliente, 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 caliente.
Especially with the deficit they have, and they're going to have be able to strike quickly.
There's Butler from the mid-range like a drill. Jimmy Butler makes it a 12-point Boston lead. Tatum missed the follow. Here's Butler. Oladipo for 3. Butler. There's a nice matchup. Butler against Tatum. Butler put his shoulder down and got to the rim.
Right, and again, when he gets to his right hand and it's in transition, not in traffic, really hard to guard.
Butler on the two-man game in the slam. Pass inside. Williams got stripped. Here's Strus. Butler. Got it. Butler drive. Contact. And another bucket for Jimmy Buckets. He's got 35. Fakes. Fires. Butler. He can tie. For the lead. Loose. And Horford. Gonna have to foul. They do. Butler had a clean look, Jeff, and he went for the kill shot and the lead.
I gotta say, I think that's a bad decision by Butler. That's not the strength of your game. You've made this remarkable comeback. You have Al Horford in front of you. They're gonna not help off of Strus. You have so much space there you can attack.
Strus again, fires the three, and that might do it. Al Horford with the rebound, throws it up in the air, and the Boston Celtics will go to the NBA Finals. They complete a wire-to-wire victory on Miami's home court. The Celtics going to their 22nd NBA Finals.